G'day guys, my name's Gareth, or Tallboygareth, depending who you ask. And in this video number 2, we are continuing our little video-a-thon, if that's even the right word to say, a video-a-thon on the brand new Sydney Metro. In the last video, we kind of did the very first train all the way from Bella Vista all the way to here in Sydenham. We're about to go all the way back via each individual station. So if that sounds fun, come join us for the ride. Give us a like, subscribe, and let's just do it right now. Come on. So we're basically going to jump off at Waterloo and see what it looks like. Here we are going underneath again. Once again, entering the brand new tunnel from Sydenham to the next station, which is Waterloo. I had to actually check that. There's the air pressure difference when you go through the tunnel. You have to end up like clicking your ears, kind of like when you're on an airplane. A similar feeling happened once we were on the train from Chatswood to Crow's Nest. That's where Chatswood is out in the open, and Crow's Nest is that's where the tunnel begins, right? And so a similar thing happened. We're out to do the same thing, right? Just arriving at Waterloo. Let's get out and have a look. You guys got some good cameras there. Very nice.
Good time carrying them.
Here we are. Wow. Waterloo. Awesome. Next one's going to Sydenham. 8 minutes. Let's walk down here while we get the shot of the train leaving. For a second there, I thought it was going the other way. I don't know why I thought it was going that way, but it's not. I don't know if you can hear that. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a whistling sound right now of air getting sucked into the door because the train has just left. So it's creating a vacuum. It's stopped now, but it was really, really loud just moments ago. Wow. Let's go up the escalators. See what's going on here. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. Oh my God. There's that photo that we've seen on social media of the Aboriginal kid holding up the boomerang. Now that kid has become kind of low-key famous in the transit world, I guess you could say. Those are some really, really long escalators. Oh my God, they really are. Look at that. That's crazy. Let's have a quick look outside. We got people's feet artwork. So if you're Quentin Tarantino, I mean, you're getting a hard on, aren't you? Slightly inappropriate, but still kind of true and funny. If anyone who doesn't know, Quentin Tarantino has a foot fetish. There's literally a scene in one of his movies, Quentin Tarantino, right, where he's acting alongside Selma Hayek. He's actually acting and directing, right? And he directed Selma Hayek to stick her feet into his mouth, right? The guy's got a foot fetish. It's well known if you're into movies and stuff, right? It's funny. So yeah, sunrise is pretty much here. Cool little garden area for when the rain comes. But yeah, Waterloo. Oh, look at that. Let's go to the next station. I'm not going to be doing a deep dive of every single aspect of every single station. I'm going to allow other YouTubers, other famous YouTubers like Phil from Sydney Trains Vlogs or Paul to do all those videos. Let's just go from station to station on the opening day. All right, let's do it. By the way, I've actually found something interesting. If you are using EFTPOS to buy a ticket, you know, to put money on your Opal card, right? It accepts EFTPOS, Visa, and MasterCard. The only problem is it's not accepting EFTPOS anywhere at the moment. No one knows why. The staff here, I've just had a conversation with the staff here, and even they don't know themselves. So I'm going to show you right now what I'm actually talking about. These are the things that it accepts, all right? So you put your Opal card in here, in this little slot, and then it tells you how much money you've got on your card right now, which is I wish it was $3.81. Now, if I click $20 to top up, watch what happens. Watch this, it literally says it right there, $20. Watch this. Sorry, there was a problem with your card. Please try again with a different card. So if you only have an FPOS card, you technically can't buy a ticket. Kind of awkward. I'm not too sure what's going on there. Sydney trains. So yeah, there's a train coming in, what, 3 minutes now? Just in front of me is a really cool shot of the train coming. We're gonna try and get this great shot. Have a look at this. Just up here is gonna be a really great shot of the train coming. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's a huge air pressure once again getting sucked through these doors. I can actually feel the pressure, which means obviously the train's coming right now. Let's get the shot, guys. Here it comes. Wow, look at that. That's awesome.
The train to Sydenham is going to enter platform number 2.
I better start running. See, the good thing about this is that they've actually made these platforms big enough to catch an 8-car train. It looks like you can actually get it from this door. So probably up there are more doors that don't open because this is a 6-car train, right?
Doors closing.
Looks pretty dead on this train. That's awesome. And check the back. The back has one person there. But we're going to walk up and get off at the next station, which is Central, I think. Wow, the acceleration on this train is huge compared to Sydney trains, double-decker trains, right? Oh, it's a little media here. Nice cameras, guys.
Thank you.
Better than my one.
Oh, I don't know about that.
If anyone interested, I'm actually using an iPhone 15 Pro Max to get these shots. So for anyone wondering why I'm back at Sydenham, I'm actually wondering that myself. I actually genuinely thought this train was going to Central. Doesn't matter, we're going to go to Central right now. I apologise, but hey, we're back at Sydenham this time. It's daytime. I'm actually really glad that we're back here because you can see a XPT train coming past us very, very shortly. And you can also see the tracks literally terminating here until, of course, they are extended later in the future. That's a pretty cool shot. Probably in a year you won't even get to see this ever again, and I mean that in more ways than one. Obviously the track will continue, but the second reason being is that they're actually going to be removing the XPTs in probably about a year or so. I know I promised you the next shot would be at Central, but I just asked the guy how often did the airplanes come over like that. Apparently over 10-ish minutes, roughly, so we're just going to stay here and try and get a great shot of an airplane going over the metro. That's going to be pretty cool, right? Just a reminder that this train station is actually very old and that Sydney's double-decker trains used to use these platforms before it was converted to metro. So if you look at the platform just here, you can see the old bricks, and there's actually ferns growing in the bricks until about this point right here where they've actually, you know, made this part of the platform really, really modern. Also the track, look how shiny it is right there until it doesn't become shiny. The train always stops pretty much in the exact same spot and doesn't go any further. Alright, you have to agree with me, that was a freaking epic shot, right? That was epic. We're in the very back now. Next shot will be us arriving at Central. I apologize once again. There we go, guys, officially made it. Central Station, wow. Look up above. I'm gonna go up there in a second. But yeah, Central Station, wow. Oh my God, I just turned my head to look behind me. You have to see what's behind me. It's such a cool shot. Look at the elevators. They're open elevator shafts. One of them has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stops that I can see, whereas the other lift shaft only has like 1. What is that all about? There must be like hidden floors. Oh my God, that is so cool. Is that what it is? I mean, there's hidden floors. All up I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there any down below? Definitely just 5. There goes the train at Central Station. Oh, you can't see down the platform. There's no glass here. Here comes the lift. How awesome is that? Wow. Alright, so this is the lift we were just looking at coming down, right? So this lift and this lift only does something unusual. It goes to P for platform, right? Then it's B3 for staff only access, B2, once again, staff only access, and then C for concourse. Whereas the other lift, let's have a quick look. Let's click this button. Awesome. Check this out. This is the lift that doesn't go to the other secret areas. Just P and just C for concourse. And because this is Central Station, we have platform 26 and platform 27. Wow, that's kind of cool. Now, if you didn't realize, Central Station does have 2 more platforms that aren't being used. They're abandoned platforms. Very, very nice. So we won't be doing a deep dive, but as you can see on the other side of the platform, there is no lifts, elevators there. But let's go upstairs. Wow. How cool is that? We've got some YouTube content creators down there. In fact, the Indian guy is Sheriff. He makes some really cool YouTube videos about the Sydney train network. Check him out if you haven't seen him already. I'm sure you've seen him if you like trains. But here we are. I mean, this is Central Station. This area has been open now for about a year. So this isn't new. Not new at least. Once again, this area has been open for about a year, and there's been countless YouTube content creators who have made videos in this space. Down there is to the country trains, intercity country trains, and even a train to Perth. One of the longest train trips you can get from Sydney to Perth. 4-day trip, but there you go. Wow. Of course, Central Station being one of the most beautiful and oldest stations in Australia, we're going to go back on the metro, I think. Yeah, as you can see, this is the intercity, and you know, trains to Perth, Melbourne, Brisbane, they all stop here at Central. We're going back down to the metro. Just down here, where the big blue M is, that's the metro. Just going down these escalators right now. Absolutely love the walls. The walls look amazing. I think they're 3-dimensionally sticking out, and the lights up there are shining down, casting a shadow. That is really effective. If you guys look just here, there's actually a thermostat. currently on 17.3 degrees. Cool. I don't know if you can see it down there, but it's coming through that window. These doors are creaking as the wind blows on it. It's kind of spooky.
The next stop is Gadigal.
Here we go, guys. Gadigal. Let's check it out. Wow. This immediately reminds me of the new London Underground, Elizabeth line. 100%.
Metro stations and metro services are fitted with video
the Elizabeth line. 100. I feel like I honestly feel like I'm in London right now. This is 100% the Elizabeth line. Is it not? Wow, this is huge. What? Why is there such a huge gap between platforms? Wow, that's crazy. We'll got there eventually. Let's have a quick look over here. You guys are seeing this, right? What the hell? There is so much dirt that has been excavated from this area. Fucking hell. Can I swear? I mean, wow, what the hell? Have a look at this. Once again, you can hear that wind blowing. There's obviously a train coming soon. It's coming now. It's here right now. What a cool looking station. That's awesome. I'll just stop here and film people getting out, I guess. All along here are these benches, people to rest on, even some seats here. I kind of feel like I'm in a different city in the world right now, I'm not gonna lie. Alright guys, so this is where we are right now, Gadigal, right? Okay, so we've got Town Hall, original Town Hall station right there. We've got the QVB Town Hall bus stands, which is actually the tram station, and I think here is the new metro. So what, a minute, 1 minute walk? It's not too bad. There goes the train. That's platform 1. Platform 2 is down there. Let's go up the escalators right now. Definitely feel like I'm in a foreign country right now. Very exciting, actually. How cool. I've been lucky to travel around the world by myself and with my parents and my mum over the years, and this is definitely 100% giving me vibes of somewhere else that isn't Australia, and I absolutely love that now Australia has infrastructure like this. Shocking and amazing. Hopefully the government keeps it up, right? Hopefully they continue building more metros like the Northern Beaches. The Northern Beaches is desperately in need of a metro line, 100%. That's where we just were. Going up. Wow. Okay. All right, we've got some media here. Let's have a look outside. Okay, so Town Hall building is just down there. The original the original train station is just down there. And of course the trams are down there. Brand new Sydney trams that opened up in 2020, I think it was. And just literally a minute away. Gadigal. That's awesome. Just so you guys get your bearings where I am, that's Gadigal train station right there. This is Woolworths. This is the old train station that's been here for 50, 60, 70 years. Here are the trams on George Street, 2 of them I might say. And of course there is the very famous Town Hall building. We are literally so close away to a metro. This doesn't feel real. And literally just inside of Woolworths is the Daily Telegraph. Hold on for the ride of our lives. Sydney's game-changing new 21 billion metro line finally here to reshape the future. And that's what's going on right there. How cool. A moment in history happening right here. By the way, does your city have an e-bike problem? People just literally stashing the bike absolutely everywhere? Because hey, Sydney does. Alright guys, so another quick piece of trivia. That's the Gadigal Town Hall train station, right? This street used to have the Sydney monorail coming back and forth right there. There's a crazy lady over there. Anyway, the Sydney monorail used to come up and down here. Plus, there used to be a McDonald's right there that they demolished this whole corner block to put this new building in. Many hungry, drunken nights having Maccas right there. I also had a huge fight on New Year's Eve right there as well. Crazy times. And speaking of this building, you can see they're actually still doing renovations to the top canopy. Even the tiles need to be fixed here. But let's go to the next station right now.
This is an all-stop service to Tallboygareth. The next stop is Martin Place.
You gotta admit, that's a kind of a cool shot. Huh? Welcome to Martin Place, guys. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave this video here right now. In part 3 and the final part, we're gonna be going all around Martin Place and checking every station onwards up to Chatswood. If you like this video, remember to give us a like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. I love you and leave you, and I'll see you for part 3. See you guys.